It is my first official weigh-in in January. I'm going to show you what I ate and what it looked like, so stay tuned. Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. If you're new here, I've been on this ketogenic low carb lifestyle of mine for 3.5 years on my mission to a healthier me. I was out of town for work the first week of January, so really my 2023 didn't really officially start until I got back, when I could really control and not stress over what I was eating and how much control I could have over what was being presented to me. So I just went ahead and let it go for that week and decided to start fresh once I got home. So let me show you what I ate, and we'll talk weigh-in at the end. Check it out. Good morning. Happy Monday, you guys. Today, even though it is January the 9th, it is basically my January 1. I just got back from a week-long work trip to Los Angeles, and I was at an event where I really didn't have a lot of say or control. And normally when I am in an event like that, or if I have a work trip like that, I stress over how to stay keto, how to stay low carb. And this time I'm like, you know what? It is the beginning of the year, and I don't want to stress during this trip about what am I going to eat? Are they going to have food for me? Because honestly, this entire trip, none of it was low carb. They provided, like for breakfast, for instance, it was like muffins and bagels and fruit and like literally everything you could possibly have that wasn't a protein. There was not an egg, there wasn't bacon, there wasn't an egg sandwich that I can take the egg out of. It was literally yogurt, fruit. I did get yogurt, fruit, bagels, muffins, juice, like all the sugar. So instead of stress about it, I just kind of let it go. And I feel like crap, to be honest with you. A week of eating all of that standard American diet. Oh God, now I realize how good I feel when I'm eating low carb ketogenic, because when I'm in it, it's like I feel good. It's hard to say the difference, but now when I feel bad, it's like, oh, here's the reminder. My gut, my stomach, I just overall feel bloated, weighed down, tired, and just an upset stomach. So good to note. Today is my day 1. I'm not going to even stress about anything that has happened the past 7 days. I'm going to start with a walk. I am currently fasting. I'm going to try to do 16 hours this week. I'm going to try and do a really clean carnivore, ketovore possible week. I just want to kind of reset my body and offset some of the damage that I have done this week. So that is where we are so far today. It is about 8:45 and I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to put my earbuds in and probably listen to the rest of a book. I'm not sure how long I'm going to walk, so I'll let you know at the end. All right, we are heading out and it's 516 steps to start. It is 60 degrees, so it's pretty chilly and pretty cloudy today. I think I might have a small chance of rain on this walk. I brought my sunglasses thinking that the sun will come out, but maybe not. All right, let's get started. All right, it is about 9:30. I've got my exercise ring closed. Let's look at how many steps I got. We did 2.42 miles, 4,972. Let's get our day started. All right, it's been 16 hours and 42 minutes of fasting. I'm going to go ahead and break my fast with a collagen coffee. It is 11:22, and I got the usual in here. All right, it is 1:30, and I am barely having time to make something to eat. I've got some Kerrygold butter here. And I'm about to make some eggs. Caesar made these I guess, beef tips steak. It's literally just the steak cooked. It didn't really add anything to it. So it's just in its own juices. So I'm gonna fry up a few eggs and then maybe put this at the bottom and top it with some eggs. So just some beef and eggs as my first, probably my only meal of the day, since it is pretty late and I'm sure this is gonna be pretty filling. So this might be able to do it, but man, I'm just trying to catch up on stuff today. I feel like being gone for a week has really threw me for a loop. So trying to get back to my... All right, it is 10 till 7 and I'm eating a repeat of breakfast except without the eggs. So I've got a bowl with the beef tips or chunks and a holy guacamole cup with some pink Himalayan salt. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It is 8:40. I have only been fasting for 13 hours and 40 minutes, but I'm gonna go ahead and make my coffee because I wanna shift my window earlier, and the later that I open my window, later I close my window, and it's a cycle. So I'm going to open it early. I'm gonna have a tablespoon of this super creamer, 1 tablespoon, 15 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 1 protein. I'm not tracking this week. I'm just trying to eat more carnivore, ketovore, lowest carb as possible. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let's make some coffee. All right, it is 11:09 and Caesar has made me some steak. It's a thin steak with some leftover beef chunks from yesterday, and we're making 3 fried eggs. All right, so I decided to do a little meal prepping today. So I've got some bacon wrap chicken tenders. The only thing is I always forget that when I make bacon wrapped anything, I can't do the thick bacon because it takes longer to cook. Turn on the light over here. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and like turn these over and continue more until the bacon is nice and crisp, which unfortunately means maybe the chicken might dry out. Ugh. Oh well, I'm sure it'll still taste good, right? All right, here is my last meal of the day. I've got 3 chicken tenders wrapped in thick cut bacon and a side of ranch. Do you see it? This right here is the remnants of my week of eating like crap. Right there. My skin is definitely showing. It's horrible and it hurts. All right, we have completed our 16-hour fast and coffee is ready to go. All right, good morning, happy Wednesday. It is 9:15 and again, it took everything in me to put my shoes on and make the decision to go for a walk. I just try to tell myself it's only 30 minutes. I mean, you could sit here and watch TV for 30 minutes or you can actually go and get a nice walk outside. So I'm going, it's been about 2 days and I'm finally feeling better. 2 days back on track with low carb, keto friendly meals, or I guess ketovore, carnivore type of meals the past 2 days. And my bloat is finally feeling like it's going down. Like I'm starting to feel like I was so at capacity with the way I was eating on my trip. I felt so bloated, felt horrible, and I'm starting to feel like it's dissipating, I guess. So anyway, I'm hoping by Friday or Saturday, when it comes weigh-in time, I have offset some of the damage that I did on that trip, that out-of-town trip. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a walk. Let's look at the steps. I'm starting my walk off with 713 steps so far, 0.33 miles. Let's see how far I do and how many steps I end up getting. Look at who I ran into out here. He was using the gym membership that he got for Christmas. Shoot, I should just get me one. I just don't know if I'll use it at the community center. There he is. How was your workout? How was your workout? See you in a bit. I think I've got, well, already been going 24 minutes, so I could kind of head back if I want to make it a 30-minute walk. We'll see. All right, we are done with our walk. It is about 41 minutes of walking. Let's check the steps. Exercise ring is closed. And we got a total of 5,156 steps, 2.5 miles total. All right. Basically doing BBBE this week. We've got eggs cooked in Kerrygold butter and some thin steaks. All right, I'm on my way to take Ivy to piano class, and I'm munching on these chocolate cinnamon flavor baking chips. Oh my goodness, these are so good. They're not exactly carnivore, but they definitely hit the spot when we are on the run. So I am clearing out my fridge. I had just a little bit left of the Rouse sauce, so I would say maybe a quarter cup. I had a little bit of water just to thin it out a bit. And then I made my chicken in the air fryer. I topped it off with the remainder of the sliced mozzarella that I have just to get it out of the fridge. And then the rest of the chicken tenders as they are in the air fryer. I'll probably get a few of these and put them on top of the Rouse. And that's basically my second meal for today. Happy Thursday. It is 8:04 and I am making my coffee for today. I did not start my fasting window last night. I ended up eating those chicken tenders before, God, I don't know what time I finished eating yesterday. So the coffee is coming early. All right, got my scoop of chocolate collagen, blending that up and topping it with sugar-free whipped cream. And that's my coffee in the morning. A bacon and cheese omelet this morning, a very cheesy omelet and a very bacon-filled omelet. I have about 4 of the thick cut slices of bacon, 3 eggs with a splash of heavy whipping cream, and the rest of the Colby Jack cheese. I had like a little square that I needed to shred up, and that was the rest of it. I'm gonna top it with some guacamole and sour cream. It's a big meal. It's already gonna be 11, and that's probably gonna hold me for most of the day, if not all of it. All right, and here is the final look. I've got the 2 on top, guacamole sour cream with some Frank's Red Hot. Happy Thursday. All right, I went ahead and made these shrimp in the garlic butter, the Kerrygold garlic butter. We're gonna be munching on that and call it a night. All right, it is 9:30 in the morning. It's a little cold outside, so I decided to kind of do another day of working out, dancing, and moving my body here inside. I've already closed my exercise ring, 30 minutes. Let's look at the steps. All right, I already have gone 2 miles this morning, 3,545 steps. I've already had my coffee. It is Friday. I kind of woke up hungry this morning, so that's why I had my coffee and got some movement in. When Caesar comes back from the gym, then I will make some breakfast. All right, after walking in place and dancing around, I'm gonna go ahead and do some little bit lightweight training while I watch The Circle and call that a workout. All right, it is about 11:17 and I'm going in with my first meal of the day. I air fried these 2 sausages with a mozzarella stick in the middle. I'm gonna top it with some either yellow mustard or ground mustard, and that should take care of me for most of the day. I do have salmon in the fridge that I'll probably make later. I need to make it quickly because I didn't freeze it. All right, it is 5:20 and I made these pieces of salmon in the air fryer and I'm just gonna eat it like that. I normally make some kind of tartar sauce or something, but I don't think I'm gonna do that this time around. I'm just gonna pick at the salmon and get the protein in. All right, so I haven't weighed in. The last time I weighed in was December 31st of 2022, just so I can see where I ended 2022 at. And that weight was 178.6. I didn't weigh the week that I was in Los Angeles for work, and I wanted to weigh in at the end of this week of trying to reset my body and get back into a ketogenic way of eating. And so my weigh in this week is 180.8. So that is a gain of 2.2 pounds, which isn't that bad really when you think about how much I ate, exactly what I ate. Definitely standard American diet, definitely not low carb. I didn't go crazy haywire. Well, maybe a day or two I did. But for the most part, I was trying to hold on to the reins. I probably was losing that battle most of the time while I was there. So I knew it was going to be a gain. It's not nearly as bad considering I was coming off the holidays and whatnot. So I will take those 2.2 and I'm going to try and go down from there. So I am basically starting off January at 180.8. We will see where we go from here. Hopefully by the end of the year, I'll either maintain or lose. But what I really want to focus on in moving forward is on my fitness. We are trying to get myself to move more, walk more, lift more weights. I'm trying not to stress about the scale or hitting a certain goal weight or anything. I really just kind of want to recomposition of my body. So I don't know, I may not weigh in every single week. I may not really focus on that moving forward. So just a heads up, I think I'm going to kind of switch things up just for my mental sanity, my mental health this year, and try to get away from diet mentality and feeling like trying to hit a certain goal or number and not getting there. So really what I want to focus on are the positives. I want to focus on feeling stronger. I want to focus on walking more and moving more. And then we'll just reap the benefits. We'll measure and we'll weigh in periodically and kind of see where we are as we move forward. So that's the plan moving forward. Leave me a comment. Let me know, how is your January getting started? I know I'm a little late on this kickoff for 2023, but I'd love to know how it's been going for you. Leave a comment down below and I will see you in the next one. Bye.